chemo, and it's hard to be away from my wife right now, guys. But we both agree that we need to continue on our mission, our movement, continue to talk to kids, even in the toughest of times. But what I want to tell you is I went through a lot of depression over the last couple months, a lot of stress and anxiety, worried about my life. But I still didn't have to check out and use a drink. I still didn't have to use a drink. I just fought through it, and we got kind of to the other side, and things got a little better. It's a temporary sense of feelings. And left. You know, I would have never thought that life would have taken me to that place that I was at 19 years ago. That picture on the left is me. Hard to believe that 20 years before that, a little peer pressure came into my life, and I submitted, and I didn't have the courage to say no and find my identity and stand for something. And that's what we hope. You guys have a little more courage than I had, and understand that part of me coming back around and getting to the other side was so that I could share my experience, because this can happen to anybody. This can happen to anybody. It's all based on some of the choices you make moving forward. To this day, and I've been sober a very long time now, to this day I still remember standing on that boat with those fishermen using drugs for the very first time in my life. It changed my life forever. I had no idea that I was going to be an addict and fight for my life for the next 20 years. It's like rolling the barrel of a gun. You don't know if you're an alcoholic or addict. You roll the barrel of the gun when you use the first time. I don't get to go back and do it again. I wish I could go back to that moment when I lost my courage and I didn't have the strength to overcome those peer pressures that I had to face at that moment. I was afraid that they wouldn't like me. I was afraid that they wouldn't accept me. I was afraid that they would not let me be a part of.
Hi, my name is Ellie Miller. I teach physical education in the middle school at Canajoharie. And today we had Rich Jensen come, and he spoke to our middle school students about his journey through life and some of the tough times he went through and how to persevere and how he came out on the other side. And now he's teaching so much about motivating kids and making good choices, and even when you make a poor choice, how you can come out of that. And this morning we had a big assembly with it, and then we went into small groups for the rest of the day, and he got to join my classes, and I really got to see his work coming through the kids. Some of it, that just the things they were saying, and just seeing for some of our kids that there is hope and there is a different type of future than maybe they thought they could have. And it was just really inspirational to have Rich come and share his experience with our kids.
Yeah, this is a testimonial for Rich Jensen and his program. Approximately about 9 years ago, I met Rich coming to our school district in South Clemens Falls, New York. I was a director of athletics, and he did a phenomenal job connecting with our kids. As he became a superintendent here at Canajoharie, what came across was an email with Rich's information on it, and I saw that as this is a perfect opportunity for us to bring in somebody that connects well with students, is relevant, and be able to bring a story to them that's real and something that they can kind of build off of. And so this is a great opportunity to bring him in for both our middle school and our high school, and it'll be a very great lesson for our students moving forward, and another asset and another support structure that they'll have in their life to make sure that they get through and become better people and members of society moving forward.